Hello Blue Devil fans, and welcome back to an all-new season of Dave Harding Tries to Survive playing a sport he's totally unfamiliar with. I'm Dave Harding, joined today by star of the women's tennis team here at Duke University, Annie Mulholland. Annie, it's my understanding today that we're going to learn how to serve.
Yep.
What are several components to a serve that I'm going to need to know about before we get started today?
So I think first we're gonna start with a grip, and then I think we'll go through and we'll talk about the toss a little bit and maybe some back swings and how to sort of put it all together.
And what about the grunt? I heard, that's a big component.
We can definitely work on that too. We'll get you looking like Maria Sharapova out there.
I'm not scared. Let's get started.
Okay, Dave. So we're here on the baseline. Here's the center hash mark. When we start serving, we always start. To begin the game, we always start on the deuce side, which is the right side of the court, and then you've got the ad side of the court, and so you flip-flop every time. And so when you come up to the line, you usually have two balls with you, first and second serve, and you'll usually put your foot sort of angled towards the net post, sort of in the same direction. And so you start here for singles.
It's usually always about, 3 feet off of the hash mark?
Yeah, some people will serve a little bit closer, but I usually stand about, a couple feet from the hash mark.
And that's all just personal preference?
It's all just personal preference. And then for singles, and then for doubles, you're gonna stand much further out, just to give you a little bit better angle. And also, so you don't hit your partner in the back of the head with the serve in doubles when your partner's up the net.
Does that happen?
Yes, it actually does. Unfortunately, I was, that happened.
Maybe we'll stick to the singles game today.
Yeah, no, that's probably a good idea.
So now that I know where to stand, walk me through the exact grip of on the racket that I need in order to ideally get the serve across and bound.
So sort of to start out, the racket's always going to be facing up. So when you serve, you never really see the strings of your racket too much. So if you just put your hand on top, there's a couple grooves. There's a side groove here.
Okay.
That would be like right there.
Uh-huh.
And then you've got a top groove, and then you've got another side groove. And so you place the bottom of your hand on top.
On top, right about there.
Yeah, right about there.
Okay.
And so, you'll have the ball in your left hand.
Okay.
And so it's usually the direction is usually facing the net post still.
Okay, so it's kind of parallel with your left foot.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
And then you start together with both hands.
Ball is touching the racket?
Well, usually.
Okay.
And then you sort of rock back on your back foot.
Okay.
And both hands together go down and then up. And once you get here, you'll release the ball.
Okay.
And then you'll come through.
So now that I know the grip on the racket and you've walked me through the foot placement and everything, I think it's time to incorporate the tennis ball and give it a go. Okay.
All right.
I think you've prepared me well. So I need to stand
Yep.
about here.
Yep, there you go.
Foot facing the net hole. A little bit of space. Oh, I'm gonna do the cool tennis thing. Put it in my pocket for later. And then 3. And then like that? Was that okay?
Yeah, no, that would have been perfect.
Did I get the toss high?
Yeah.
I think I'm thinking about it too much. All right, so a decent toss. Thanks for being nice. After the toss, walk me through what seems to be the biggest part of the serve, and that's what, the follow through?
Yeah, the follow through. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. There you go.
Yes, shot in the dark, got it. So it's a good day for me. What are the keys to that?
I think just the biggest thing is making sure you sort of keep your left side up and you don't collapse, and just going up after your toss and going down and snapping it down into the box.
So are you trying to get up and over the tennis ball?
Yep, exactly.
As high as you can hit it at the highest point?
And the motion is a lot like throwing a football, honestly.
Okay.
It's sort of the same thing, and going up and then following through a little bit.
That scares me a little bit, seeing as
I know.
Never really threw a football. They didn't even let me touch footballs in the game, offensive lineman. So okay, I can visualize that. So it's like throwing a football. Anything else that I need to know before I watch you do it and then try it myself?
I don't think so.
Wow. All right, here we go. Cameraman, you might want to watch out.
You got it.
You got this. Shake it out. Okay. Oh, no. Four. Annie, thank you very much for teaching me how to serve. I feel like I improved a little bit today thanks to your patient coaching. I'm gonna learn my next tennis skill next week in a similar feature where I learn how to return some of these ridiculously fast serves. So be sure to bring my full body suit and helmet to make sure I don't get too hurt. But tune in next week, and thank you for joining us once again on the Blue Devil Network and GoDuke.com.